Disclaimer: this video is a reupload from the old channel. Archiving older content here, new videos on the way. Anyways, enjoy the video.
What is good, y'all? It's your boy DB30 and we back on reading Dragon Ball Z hot takes on Reddit. But this is a special edition. We're gonna be reading hot takes that irritate y'all the most. Okay, so we about to get straight into it. I just realized, before we even get to the hot take, can you hit that like button, please? What the love? But anyways, let's get straight into it. The thing that irritates me about Universe 6 Saiyans isn't the fact that how they access to Super Saiyan, but how they achieved it. I didn't really like how easily Kaba got Super Saiyan, but then Khalifa got it without emotional outbursts. She just did it. Okay, first, I want to say Kaba, the thing is with Kaba is that when he was fighting Vegeta, Vegeta knew how to access Super Saiyan through him. So that was like that was more so like a training thing to him while they were fighting. That's what was so good about it. Is the fact that Vegeta knew easily, like, oh, I know how to, like, this nigga want to become strong. Like, I could easily help him achieve that by masking this fight as a training session. So that's totally disagree with that. And then with the Kefla thing, I think what Toriyama, God rest his soul, was trying to teach us was that obviously these Saiyans are different than the Saiyans that we're usually seeing. So that they didn't need that emotional outburst because they are two different beings. This is the Saiyans that are like peaceful and are like calm, pure-hearted individuals, where it's the opposite with the Universe Saiyans, like Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and all them. And it even teaches that earlier within the Buu saga with Goten and Trunks. Like, they were the second generation of Saiyans, but they have the Saiyan cells, but they were born into Earth, which in the fact that like they grew up living in peace. So it's like it was easy to access that because they have Saiyan cells and they were raised in Earth, growing up peacefully. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like, oh, I just need to tap into my human side, which they already like known that because that's what they were born with. Gohan's was different because from the moment he was born, the nigga was kidnapped. Then after that, this nigga went to fucking Planet Namek, experienced more trauma, so that just divides more anger and more all of that. So it's like they grew up. That's the beauty of like on how you achieve or what you like get, because it like every path is different on which like thing that you lived up to. You see what I'm saying? Like Gohan lived through a childhood traumatic trauma, like throughout his whole childhood type. But Trunks and Goten grew up living in peace. And you see how easily they were accessing that because they was more connected to their human side, but they still have Saiyan cells, and that just easily meshed up. Same as thing with Khalifa. She grew up living in peace. Their Saiyans aren't savages like Universe 7 Saiyans. So I can see what that got me mad earlier, but like as I like, because I was like 13 when Super came out, and now that I'm older, I'm like, you obviously, that's the beauty about Dragon Ball. You gotta rewatch that. You gotta rewatch the whole series just so you can get a whole new perspective and see like, okay, I see what they meant. But like as you get young, like when you were younger, you just thought that was stupid, which I completely understand. But that's just how it is with that. But man, I talked too long for that take. But hey, I had to get my point across. All right. Jiren is a bad character. I 100% understand why people feel this way, but I feel like he's better than most give him credit for. You know, I had this same take. I've been thinking about this long and hard. Like I did have this same take, and then I was watching TSO Sage. Shout out TSO Sage. Make sure y'all go Check out his channel. He be talking about anime and shit. But he gave me a new perspective about Jiren, where it's like his way of looking at life is to become stronger no matter what, so that way you don't have to depend on others. That's his path. That was his path of power. But whereas Goku was the quite opposite. He depends on he depends on the power of others, the power of friendship, and that's how his path of power triumphs Jiren. And that was a beautiful way of showing it because when you think about it, when he had Ultra Instinct, he achieved that power by himself, and then once he had Jiren on his knees and was about to do the killing blow, it backfired, and that's how he didn't win that fight. But how he won the fight was with Frieza and Android 17, and was even given power by Vegeta before he got eliminated. Like, he was depending on his friends throughout that whole tournament, and that's how he was able to defeat Jiren. And Jiren, you gotta look through his perspective. Growing up as a kid, like, some people attacked his village, and he was dependent on somebody to save him. Like, can somebody, like, he was like, can somebody help, please? He knew that he wasn't strong enough, and that was his outlook on life, is that we can't depend on nobody to help us. I have to become stronger, and I'll drive everyone else away because I care about me being strong. But yeah, I could have seen, if I would have seen this like a couple of if I would have seen this, like, I'll even say like 2 months back or even back then, I would agree with you. But now that I understand his character well from the time being, like, disagree. Oh, Krillin was more responsible for Cell becoming perfect than Vegeta. Man, when it comes to the Cell saga, bro, that's why y'all think when people say like it's the Cell saga, I don't use the word C. I use the word S, because everybody be selling that. Everybody sells that saga. It's the selling saga. Niggas be selling in there. Like, you got Krillin destroying a remote, Vegeta letting Cell get perfect form. You got Gohan letting him suffer more, and then he blew up the planet, and somebody else sold. Who else sold? Trunks tried, but he wasn't strong enough to freaking stop Vegeta. I guess you could say he sold because he wasn't strong enough to beat Vegeta in that sense. Or he could have helped, or even that he could have even helped Vegeta. Like, he could have used that big old power that he used against Cell, and could have did that against Vegeta and hit him with that one attack, and then that could have been it. But yeah, yeah, I agree. Krillin was the most responsible, bro. Cause, like, literally all he had, cause like Bulma, yet again, bro, we need to talk about Bulma. How she is literally the MVP of that whole show. Without her, they would be nothing. But the fact that she spent days, hours by the minute, every single day building that remote, going through the research, even removed, I guess you could say that's a Cell, but Bulma removed the bomb of Android 16 because that was powerful enough to destroy the whole planet. That wasn't really a Cell. She was being smart. Removing that bomb and building a detonate remote to destroy the androids. All Krillin had to do was push the button, and this nigga destroys it. That's all. And then what makes matters most is that Krillin gonna get mad at Vegeta for letting him achieve the perfect form. Nigga, you could have avoided that fucking problem, bro, by fucking destroying the androids. And the only reason why you didn't do that is because you, Mr. Baldhead, want to do that because she gave you a kiss on the cheek. Because you was too weak. Because you was too scared to fight down there. Everybody else was trying to get their hands dirty. You get down in the gutter. You was just sitting there watching like, yeah, I'm not too powerful for this. Dumb ass nigga, bro. You make me mad. Oh, we good. Kale doesn't have feelings for her. That makes you mad? I feel like she shouldn't have feelings for her because to me, when I watch them together, it's like it feels like a sisterhood thing, like a sibling. Like she views her as big sister because she wants to be just like her. See, that's the thing with when we watch anime, bro. When somebody has a uh, like a strong connection with certain characters, they just love to ship them. Why can't some people can just be looked viewed as a brotherhood or sister? If she would have blamed like somebody like for us, we always trying to decipher people's feelings throughout the show until like we gotta wait until they blatantly say like, yeah, I like her. I hope she likes me. Like say that. Like why like she I get the sense that she just views her as a big sister. She just wants to be just as strong as her, but she feels kind of sad about it because she doesn't want to get left behind. But uh Khalifa fucking encourage her like you're that powerful and wants to big up. Like she views her as a little Khalifa feels Kale as a little sister and Kale views Khalifa as a big sister. That's how I feel about it.
You are my sworn sister after all. That's no shock. I mean, I always knew you were capable of doing great things. Oh, thank you.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is a long one. Kid Buu is stronger than Super. Oh, so he got multiple takes. So let's just respond to one and then respond to the other one. Okay, Kid Buu is stronger than Super Buu. That didn't take long. We already know who's better. Wuhan, we already went through that. He absorbed Gohan, Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, might add that, and Piccolo's intelligence. All Kid Buu is just a more savage and have no regards of life. That's what makes him dangerous. Okay, got that take out of the way. Or that Oob was born with God Ki because Kid Buu had it. This is straight up BS for me. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. For any sense, the absorption makes him weaker. If it did, why bother absorb anyone? Exactly, fucking exactly. But for people think Kid Buu has God Ki. That's I feel like that's kind of that's not confirmed or anything. God Ki wasn't even a thing back then. So like, how does Kid Oob does not have God Ki, nor does Kid Buu have God Ki. Now it could be explained in a remake that Oob could somehow achieve God Ki, but as for right now, no, not that I know because I didn't read the manga, but as far as I know, Kid Buu doesn't have Oob doesn't have God Ki, so I don't know why people would make that take. That's kind of dumb to me, but I digress. That Goku doesn't actually use martial arts. So how does he fight then? Who teaches him martial arts? Like, I think people like this younger generation needs to stop starting with Dragon Ball Z. It needs to go watch. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you've never watched Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball, you should not have takes like this, bro. Cause it's like, what do you mean he doesn't use martial arts? How does he fight? People always say that, yeah, Master Roshi isn't the greatest martial arts person anymore. It's Goku. People have blatantly said this. He is the strongest, the greatest martial artist. He is. Every time he goes to the tournament, people acknowledges this. That's the thing. I don't know. People need to go back. Y'all need to go watch the original Dragon Ball, bro. It is a great series. It has one of the best choreographic fights. Like, it's an underrated gem. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, we need to have this discussion. Goku being a bad dad and a worse father than Vegeta? Man, bro. My thing is Goku being a bad dad. Like, you could say he's not like bad dad is too far in my eyes. That's just how I see it. But you could say that he's not a smart dad. You could say that, like, being a bad dad is somebody that just doesn't care for the child well-being or the whatnot. Goku is always taking care of his kids. For the people that say like he abandoned his kids to go train, it's totally stupid, because of the fact that, like, I don't think we even realize Goku sacrifices his life to save his son and the earth. The first time he died, save his son. The second time, he died by Cell, save his son. Then he acknowledges that he is the problem that brings on the great threat, so thus he stayed in the other world. And guess what happens the day he comes back from Earth? Majin Buu appears. Like, come on. Like, what? And then the sense that, like, Vegeta is a better father than him, did we forget to say? See, like, this is my thing. Y'all be harping on what Goku do bad as a dad, but we don't harp on Vegeta what he do bad as a dad. This nigga went full force of pursuit to Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero threw a key blast at his wife and baby. The baby he made. Ignored them. They was caught in the crossfire. Like, got hit with a key blast. That nigga ignored them to go get Dr. Gero. The future of your kid had to go save your wife and kid, bro. And he said, I don't care about them. But niggas don't call him out for that. That's my thing. People always bring up Goku lead his kids to train. Oh, Goku don't know his son. Goku this, Goku that, being a bad dad, yada, yada, yada. But don't bring up Vegeta on his bad dad moments. That nigga left to go train. Let's talk about it. I get it, Bulma, she rich. She don't, like, she really don't need to be dependent on no man. I understand that. Trust me. I understand that. But you still gotta be there for your kid, bro. You still gotta be there for your girl. But no, that nigga left the planet to go train and achieve Super Saiyan. But we don't harp on him for that, though. That's my thing. You piss me off with that shit. And I'm talking again, and it mainly be Vegeta fans that be bringing that up too, with the whole Goku being a bad dad, and Piccolo fans too, because they just swear that like, yeah, we take care of your son more. Like, bro, you threw a rock at my kid. You threw my kid at a rock, bro. What? And Goku still don't even know that. That's the funny thing. Goku still to this day don't even know that happened. But new take, any praise from Dragon Soul, and I'm not gonna pronounce that. But you wasn't hype on that? What? This bitch don't bang? Every Saturday. Yeah. Who used to watch Saturdays banging out to this? Stop playing. This bitch don't bang? Yeah. One of the greatest openings. Let's not do that. And the other one too. Stop playing. Like, what? Gonna be a wrap on these takes, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share if you're new. Please subscribe. And as always, have a great day. I'm out. Peace. God bless y'all, man.